give up! Come on, body! Don't give out on me now! I feel so drained, my body's thrashed. I can hardly move. Yeah, good. And this is to go even further beyond!
Alright, what's up? So real quick, again, I'm trying to make these videos short, and more or less they're just gonna be like, I don't know, just sort of like my opinion and almost a rant. And this one, I just want to talk about calisthenics and what it actually means. First off, I'm gonna obviously just look up the actual definition of calisthenics and the Greek origin of it. So you can see it right here. The Greek origin is kalos, meaning beauty, and phenos, meaning strength. So essentially, what the actual definition of calisthenics is beauty and strength. So, like in my opinion, that just means like grace, like being graceful with the movements, using good form, using full range of motion, always striving to perfect the skill. Like if it's a skill, like if you want it to be a planche or an iron cross or whatever it is, it means you're gonna polish that skill to absolute perfection. You're not going to really, you know, try to pass off like a half-ass skill with like a little bit of a bent arm, or, you know, a handstand that isn't the best line and stuff like that. So that's what calisthenics actually means. And what I wanted to make this to talk about was, I think a lot of people really forget or aren't really like aware of what calisthenics truly is. And it honestly has nothing to do with aesthetics and appearance and how you look. It just happens that a lot of these people who train calisthenics usually have very lean bodies, and they're very ripped, and, you know, they have these like wide shoulders and often a big back, so big chest, a lot of push-ups, a lot of dips and stuff like that. So their upper body's going to appear like very muscular and well defined. So, and plus a lot of these guys are going to be really lean, right? So when you're lean, you're always going to look a lot bigger than you really are when your clothes are off. I mean, like not when you're in clothes, but that'd be more like bear mode, you know, like a lot of what Alpha Destiny promotes, staying at a higher body fat where you can perform very well and still not have to worry about forcing yourself to stay in like a leaner body fat all year round. And a lot of this is just my opinion, and I know it's probably not going to be too popular here because, like I said, whenever you see guys doing calisthenics and training, like 9 times out of 10, the stronger guys are very lean, they're very ripped, and that's what a lot of people end up associating, you know, calisthenics with. But I've always looked at it as strength first approach and only focusing on getting stronger, because to me strength matters a lot more than, you know, whether I'm a few body fat percentage lighter or whether I have a little bit, you know, more muscular definition. Like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna care how lean you are or what you look like. But I think, in my opinion, everybody for the most part will respect the work you put in and actual strength feats. So if you're a little bit overweight and, you know, you're still able to slap 100 kilos on pull-ups and you can get your chin to clear the bar from a dead hang, that's impressive, okay? It doesn't fucking matter if you have an 8-pack to go along with it. It's still impressive. I mean, and another factor, like I've just been thinking about, like with my training, I do a lot of high intensity, so higher weight, harder variation type stuff. So my volume is like fairly decent for the weight that I'm using, right? So I mean, like if I'm doing pull-ups with 120 pounds, my total volume for the day is going to be a minimum of 60, you know, usually around 80 reps of, you know, singles, doubles, stuff like that. So that's not really a lot of pull-ups when you think about it. But I think obviously somebody who's going to be doing like 10 sets of 20 is going to be a lot leaner. So all that aside, basically what I'm going to be doing is, I've never been one to follow a diet. Like, I eat whatever I want. I eat a lot of junk food. Like I said, I only focus on strength. So for the next like couple months, I'm gonna watch a little bit more of what I eat. Not like an extreme diet or anything like that, but just like, I'm gonna eat a lot less junk food per se, and actually, you know, so before I would just eat whenever I was hungry and I grabbed whatever there was. I'd eat whatever was available. Like, I'll throw in a pizza pocket, you know, I'll run to McDonald's. I really didn't care. Like, I train to get strong and the diet doesn't matter. But for the next couple months, I think I'm going to try and just be a little bit more conscious of what I'm eating. And I'll probably end up using that MyFitnessPal thing. Again, no set goal really, but just gonna see if I'm actually paying attention to my diet, if it will make a difference in my physique, and just kind of see how it's going to carry over to my strength. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to do it very long. That's basically it for this video. I mean, just my opinion. Again, like, aesthetics, don't worry about them. They don't matter. The only people they matter to are people who are usually pretty unhappy with how they look themselves, and they kind of portray their own insecurities onto other people, and society and all this shit doesn't help. But I mean, calisthenics, man, everybody just wants to be strong. Just focus on strength. It's the key, okay? If you're not strong, you're wrong, okay? Walking around with an 8-pack, but if you're still kipping your muscle ups, if you have, you know, 16-inch arms, if you're like just massive arms, just veiny and shit, all nice and lean, and you know, you're going half range of motion on pull-ups, does it even matter? I don't know. I just feel like trying anyway. Just as a little fuck you to all the people who like to comment all the time on the old chunk. I don't know. If I like it, who knows? Maybe we'll get into that whole aesthetic game. Probably not, but thanks for watching the video anyway. I might start a little chances rants thing, just talking about random shit, if anybody gives a fuck about my opinion. If not, whatever, I don't really care. So yeah, like it if you want. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. If you're watching this from the group, thanks, awesome guys, I appreciate the support in the group, it's doing great. If you're watching from somewhere else, check out Calisthenics Worldwide on Facebook. It's like one of the most legit support groups online, and there's actually activity in it, tons of activity. Online challenges, rankings for skills, sets and reps, all sorts of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So thanks for watching the video.